Good afternoon. My name is Luciano Albanese, and I want to welcome you to the opening ceremony of the 2018 International Week. In a few moments, high school students will perform an original song called We Are Dragons, composed by Isabella Parija, to commemorate the 30th anniversary of the American School of Doha.
We are dragons, let's roar. We are dragons, let's soar.
Growing and learning is who we are. Inspiring minds for many years.
Inspiring minds for many years.
Homes for dragons near and far.
For dragons near and
With
far.
one vision to empower us. To be the calm, be the change in our world. We are the dragons, let us roar. We are the dragons, let us soar. ASD, ASD.
Our dragons, let's fly. We are dragons, let's soar. We are dragons, let's rise. We are dragons, let's soar. We are dragons, let's fly. We are dragons, let's soar.
We are the dragons, let us roar.
ASD.
We are the dragons, let us soar.
ASD.
We are the dragons, let us roar.
ASD.
We are the dragons, let us soar.
ASD.
We are the dragons, let us roar.
ASD.
We are the dragons, let us soar.
ASD.
We are the dragons.
Thank you, Isabella. In the event that we need to evacuate, there are 5 exit doors. There are 2 on my sides, left and right, 2 in the back on the left and right, and 1 straight back to the locker rooms. Elementary students, please stay with your teachers at all times during this unlikely event. At this time, I would now like to introduce the elementary speaker, Liban Hussein.
Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, teachers and students, faculty and staff, invited guests, and parents to this wonderful ceremony of almost 90 countries and even more languages. My name is Liban Hussein from the Elementary Student Council, and it is a great honor to be speaking in front of you all. I am here to talk to you about this year's theme, One Community, Learning Together. But what does that mean? We are one community coming from different backgrounds and with different hopes going towards one present and future. But we can't get to our goal by sitting around. We have to take action and let others help us, not because the more the merrier, but because a community of thinkers is better than one when it comes to solving big problems. As it has been said before, it takes a village to raise a child. So if you need help with any challenges, for example, a math question, don't just sit there, ask for help. 9 out of 10 times, the teacher, learning supervisor, or a peer will help you. This week, we will have a wide variety of things to do, such as visiting the Arabic tents and the international buffet of homemade foods from around the world. In addition, we are all celebrating our unique cultures by wearing our native clothes. Another thing is that we will support our host countries by displaying the colors of Qatar's flag and our favorite sport jerseys. I would like to issue you a challenge that would help to strengthen our one community. It's not that hard and it makes you feel good about yourself. Try to get to know at least one person a day by introducing yourself and get to know them. The communication can be in English or your native language as long as the two people can understand each other. Thank you all very, very much. Let's welcome to the stage Meha Rana.
Over the past 30 years, ASD has come to become this intricately woven patchwork quilt of diverse ethnicities and cultures. Learning being the needle sewing us together. Having been at ASD for 9 years, I've seen varieties of changes. Two things, however, haven't changed. The first being the variant cultures our students have, and the second about how our learning community keeps us united. Our school has over 80 nationalities, which is one of the reasons why it's an honor for us to be part of such a diverse community. One of the ways ASD has embraced diversity is by hosting the International Week, which students eagerly look forward to. In my past experience, the International Week has been a time to celebrate ourselves and others. I still remember the first time I walked into this very gym as a kindergartner to see people big and small dressed in their traditional costumes. I didn't realize then that in this unique way, I was seeing parts of the whole world under a single roof, like we are today. This week makes us open-minded and encourages us to embrace other cultures and traditions. We, as an international quilt, have cloths and pieces of ideas and traditions from all around the world. However, we unite as one to become the exceptional piece of art that we are. But how do we do this? As the theme of this year's International Week states, one community, learning together, we, with a single tool of education, do just this. This is because ASD believes in the power of learning, the power that step by step pushes us to develop intellectually and personally and to foster innovation by extending our knowledge. We are constantly doing this in our classrooms, where we work together to get projects completed as a team and grow by learning from our experiences. ASD gives us opportunities and empowers us to become positive, active, global citizens. The American School of Doha, a diverse patch quilt woven together by the power of education. One community, learning together. I would now like to introduce the ASD band and choir who will be performing A Million Dreams by Jason Pasek and Justin Powell. Thank you.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
We can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care, they're always crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Good afternoon, ASD community. My name is Luciano Albanese, and I'm a senior at ASD. I have been a student here since I was 4 years old. I purposely opened up this speech by saying ASD community instead of saying, good afternoon, members of the board, Dr. Hawkins, leadership, faculty, staff, parents, and students, because that would have highlighted individual groups instead of us. Because here at the American School of Doha, we are one. We are a true learning community. We are one because we are brought together due to our inclusive international mindset. Students learn from teachers and teachers learn from students in a way that enhances their own knowledge as well as how to communicate with others. The workers at our school learn English from the students in ESL lessons. Students learn life lessons such as sacrifice from our workers who forfeit proximity to their families to better their lives. As students, we are gaining knowledge of life skills, of how faculty and staff interact with each other, and how relationships and communication improve our community. Here at ASD, we don't just learn in the classrooms. We learn on the field, on the stage, in the pool, in ASAs to be a part of a team, a community. We are able to enrich our community because of the eclectic nature of our learning. I am able to see how volunteerism works at our school by the parents that come and support the numerous causes at ASD, such as the Booster Club, PTA, Arab Mothers Association, and many more. ASD is much more than just a campus. It is where 89 nationalities come together and learn from each other. Whether it be the language, customs, dress, food, or sport, we are given the opportunity to witness a small glimpse of nations coming together to better society. One of the major ways that ASD produces positive, active, global citizens is by creating an atmosphere that amplifies learning by including people from across the globe, overall creating a cultural hub in the classroom. Our campus here at ASD is more than just a blend of buildings, fields, pools, and classrooms. It is a safe haven where a plethora of diverse cultures are nurtured, cherished, and illuminated. This allows all of us, members of the board, leadership, faculty, staff, parents, and students, to learn from each other. When I was 4 years old in 2005, I started school here at ASD, and we were 800 students, and we were one. Over 13 years later, we have 2,250 students. We are still one. Look around you. Chances are that the people around you are not from the same country, speak the same language, or even look the same. And what a privilege that is, and one that should not be taken for granted. Even though people come and go, the common thread of learning remains constant. As Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher, once said, "Invisible threads are the strongest ties," something I think resonates here at ASD, because we are one community learning together. Thank you. I would now like to introduce the director of the American School of Doha, Dr. Thomas Hawkins.
Thank you, Lucci. And dear ASD community, it's fabulous to be here with you again today to celebrate the International Festival Flag Ceremony. This is the largest single event of the school year. All of our students, teachers, staff, special guests are here to celebrate and support our diversity through this parade of flags. Welcome to everybody. And I want to give a special shout out to the people who shared their messages with us today. We had 3 speakers. Liban gave us a little challenge at the end to go out and meet somebody new every day. Miha gave us a little bit of her perception of the patchwork of ASD, and Lucci talked about this being a community that's been around for more than 30 years now, and it's strong. We are one community working together. And another little shout out to our performers here this afternoon as well, the band and the choir, and in particular, our special guests, Isabella and her team, who not only put together the song that you heard to begin with, they gave us as ASD a copy of that. So big round of applause to all those people who gave their message to us today. Now I know that you're all excited for the actual parade of flags, but before we get started, we've talked about ASD being 30 years old. In 1988, ASD had only 80 students, and they started in a villa. Students were only in grades 1 through 5 at that time. In 1994 was the first international festival, and it was just one day. It was held to highlight the internationalism that is part of who we are at ASD. Then in 2001, the International Day was expanded to an International Week with activities and celebrations over 4 full days. And for the past 16 years, International Week has brought ASD together to celebrate culture, internationalism, and the diversity that makes us proud to be ASD. The flag ceremony is one of the highlights of the International Week because flags represent not only our country, but our cultures. Special colors, special flags, and phrases often adorn the various flags, and we celebrate all of them here today. We have a total of 88 flags being carried from around the world as part of the opening ceremony. But before we bring them on, I'd like to share a little bit of ASD's 30th anniversary. Last year, we had a company come in and do a video of ASD for its 30th anniversary, and I would like to share that with you right now. It's a 4-minute video that I think you will enjoy. Can we cue the video? You guys want to come around here?
Here at ASD, you're accepted for who you are, no matter what.
I think we all want to support each other here.
There's like an energy in the school. ASD has taught me so many new ways to think and new ways to be.
I think that sense of wonder is so important to instill in children.
And my job is to get them enthusiastic about learning.
Empowering the kids to do something as opposed to leading them into doing something.
To not be afraid to express ourselves and not be afraid to speak up for what we think.
Kids can find a new passion and then be able to develop that, to join a club that supports that. And, you know, it carries with them on into high school.
All of these processes, they're always ongoing and evolving. The school provides such an amazing professional learning and growth opportunity.
You know that there's people watching out for you. They want the best for you.
You make those connections. We genuinely care what's going on in our students' lives.
I think this school is getting me ready for a huge, huge future.
We don't just teach a subject, we're teaching the learner, and that's kind of the heart of our school. We all work together.
Our school was founded in 1988.
When we initially opened, we were just grades 1 through to 5.
In 1996, we began construction in this campus.
In the beginning, there was nothing really around us except for desert.
And we moved to this site in 1998. It was planned to happen. People had a strong vision to make this be the school that people wanted to come to.
From the beginning, our school has been about service and how our students can be positive, active global citizens and be a part of change.
In 1997, we officially became the American School of Doha. That year, we had 500 students enrolled.
And in 2011, we reached 2,000 students.
It's come a long way in 30 years. We feel really excited and feel really honored to come here every day.
It's a really fulfilling feeling because it feels like we are heading in the right direction.
We in many ways are the focal point of the expat community.
We all believe in each other's potential here. And I think I wouldn't be who I am today without ASD.
ASD is home.
It's somewhere that you can be yourself.
I just like coming to ASD, knowing that every day I'm going to learn something new, I'm going to experience something different.
We want our students to become active global citizens.
Everything that we learn is all about communications and sharing what they have to say.
What that does is it puts learning at the heart of everything that we do.
You can't really experience that anywhere else.
Learning is not just about academic learning, it's also about that personal learning.
It takes work. To be a student at ASD, you have to work hard. And you keep trying, you get smarter. You can learn so much if you just try.
There's always things that are new initiatives in technology and ways of learning.
The school here, the environment and the community just molded me into a different person. We're learning how to be the best we can be.
Different culture backgrounds, different country backgrounds.
I just feel so proud that I go to ASD.
They can do the kinds of things that fuel their passion.
At the end of the day, we're a community. Parents, students, teachers, we're a family.
I hope that you enjoyed that video. It was something that you can share with anybody around the world. It's on the very front of our website, our ASD website, and your grandparents and anybody else that you want to share it with, you can share that because it's right there. And I really appreciate that that's there for us, and it captures that sense of community for us. Now, I would like to welcome our first flag bearers and speakers from Algeria.
Please welcome our first country, Algeria. The largest African nation, Algeria.
Argentina. A South American land of extreme landscapes and extremely hospitable people. Argentina.
Australia. The only country that is also a continent, Australia.
Bahamas. The Caribbean nation of islands and beautiful beaches. Bahamas.
Bahrain. Our island neighbor in the Gulf, Bahrain. Bangladesh. The Asian country with the world's largest river delta, Bangladesh.
Belgium. A European nation with 3 official languages. Belgium.
Bhutan. An Asian nation whose government is guided by the philosophy of gross national happiness. Bhutan.
Bolivia.
Bolivia is a South American country with the highest capital in the whole world. Bolivia.
Brazil. Brazil, the largest country in South America. Brazil. Bulgaria. A beautiful Eastern European country responsible for most of the world's rose oil perfume. Bulgaria.
Canada. The second largest country in the world and a hockey powerhouse.
Colombia. The Central American country famous for the best coffee. Colombia.
Costa Rica. The beautiful jungles of the Central America. Costa Rica. Croatia. The European nation of more than 1,000 islands. Croatia.
Cyprus.
A small European island nation with a rich history, Cyprus.
Czech Republic.
European country and home of its beautiful capital city, Prague.
Denmark. Northern European country with the oldest flag and the best toys, Lego.
Ecuador. A beautiful South American nation on the equator. the only one named after a geographical feature.
Egypt. The home of the world-famous pyramids and bustling Cairo, Egypt. El Salvador. A Central American nation, beautiful from its beaches to its mountains.
Ethiopia! A proud African nation with some of the oldest traces of inhabitants on Earth.
Finland. The European home of beautiful forests and the northern lights. Finland. France. Home of the incomparable Paris, the city of lights. France.
Germany! A European powerhouse of industry and a country of beautiful scenery.
Ghana. A small but proud West African country which was first to be declared a colonial independence in Africa. Greece. An amazing Southern Europe country seen as the birthplace of democracy. Greece.
Good job.
Honduras! A Central American country of lush jungles and beautiful waters. Honduras! Good luck.
Hungary.
A European country with the stunning city Budapest as its capital.
Hungary. Iceland. An island nation defined by dramatic volcanoes and resourceful people. Iceland.
India! India, or Bharat, is a beautiful country of wide diversity with 22 official languages. Jai Hind! India!
Indonesia. An amazing Asian country with sights from Jakarta to Bali. Indonesia.
I know. Iran! Our Gulf neighbor, a vast Asian country famous for incredible landscapes and intricate weaving. Iran.
Iraq. Home of the Fertile Crescent, considered to be the cradle of civilization. Iraq.
Ireland! Green fields, shamrocks, and Dublin, the capital, make Ireland a memorable European country. Ireland!
Italy!
European home of some of the world's most beautiful cities.
Italy.
Jamaica! Caribbean nation of reggae music, sunny beaches, and warm hearts. Jamaica.
Japan. The Asian land of the rising sun. Japan.
Jordan!
Home to Petra and Amman, as well as the amazing Dead Sea. Jordan!
Kenya! A proud nation full of native African wildlife. Kenya. Kyrgyzstan. Beautifully mountainous and one of the least densely populated countries on earth. Kyrgyzstan.
Lebanon! The home of the spectacular and lively Beirut and the land of the cedars. Lebanon!
Malaysia. An Asian country of incredible diversity and amazing Kuala Lumpur. Malaysia. Maldives. A nation of welcoming people and stunning resorts. Maldives.
Mexico. Memorable sights from the cosmopolitan Mexico City to the ruins of the Aztec. Mexico. Morocco. An amazing mix of Berber, European, and Arab culture in North Africa. Mexico. Morocco.
Nepal! An Asian country featuring the highest mountains in the world, Nepal.
Netherlands. Tulips, windmills, Amsterdam, and the proud Dutch people make this a wonderful place. Netherlands. New Zealand. A gorgeous South Pacific country of islands, volcanoes, and the All Blacks. Let's hear it for the Kiwis. New Zealand. Nicaragua. Dramatic Central American country of lakes, volcanoes, and beaches. Nicaragua.
Nigeria. A beautiful African country of nature preserves and the Niger River. Nigeria. Norway. A beautiful northern country of mountains, fjords, and happy Norwegians. Norway.
Pakistan! An Asian republic of mountainous terrain and fantastic cricket. Pakistan Zindabad!
to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Dome of the Rock, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Palestine is a country of strong people and storied history. Palestine! Paraguay! Amazing land of subtropical forest and resourceful people. Paraguay!
Peru! Lima to Machu Picchu, Peru is a stunning land of extremes. Peru! Philippines! Seven Thousand Islands and Manila are the highlights of this superb East Asian country. Philippines!
Poland! A small, beautiful country that has produced 17 Nobel Prize winners. Poland! Portugal! A historic maritime giant and the oldest country in Europe. Portugal!
Republic of Korea. The Asian country of South Korea is defined by the bustling megacity Seoul. Republic of Macedonia. A historic mix of Ottoman and European influence, but an identity of its own.
Romania! Home of Bucharest and the mountainous region of Transylvania. Romania. Russia. The world's largest nation and a stunning landscape of peoples from east to west. Russia. Saudi Arabia. An arid desert nation and home to the holiest sites of Islam. Saudi Arabia.
Serbia. A European nation of ski resorts in the historic capital, Belgrade. Serbia. Singapore. One of the world's greenest cities and one of only a few city-states, Singapore. South Africa. The African nation with 3 capital cities and a great rugby tradition, South Africa.
Spain. A proud nation of rich culture and legacy, exporting its language to over 400 million speakers worldwide. España.
Sri Lanka. A jungle country, world exporter of tea, and host of amazing Week Without Walls sites, Sri Lanka. Sudan. A colorful, ancient African country of green river plains and dry deserts, Sudan.
Sweden. A beautiful country with its island capital Stockholm and worldwide expert IKEA. Switzerland. Skiing, lakes, mountains, chocolate, and wonderful alpine people.
Syria. Home of Damascus, the oldest continually inhabited city in the world. Syria. Right. Taiwan, Republic of China. A small island nation with the modern capital of Taipei at its heart, Taiwan.
Tanzania! Home of lush wildlife and Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa. Thailand! Islands, beaches, and home of Bangkok, the most visited city in the world. Thailand!
Trinidad and Tobago. Think islands and calypso music, and you're thinking of the island nations of Trinidad and Tobago. Tunisia. Home of lively markets, Roman ruins, and beautiful North African beaches, Tunisia.
Turkey! home of Istanbul, the city where East meets West, plus some of the best food around. Turkey. Uganda. Home of the tallest mountain range in Africa, Uganda.
Ukraine. An ancient country with Orthodox churches and the beautiful city of Kiev. Ukraine. United Kingdom. Made up of Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and Britain, and home of London, second most visited country in the world. United Kingdom.
Venezuela. An oil powerhouse South American country of colorful traditions and amazing people. Venezuela. Vietnam. Amazing Asian country of islands, coasts, and a blend of French and Asian history. Vietnam. Yemen. Long history. Yemen is a coastal country with amazing architecture. Yemen!
Zimbabwe. Has the world's largest economies and the world's greatest overseas schools. United States.
The largest exporter of natural gas, host of the 2022 World Cup, and the best host country in the Middle East. Qatar!
Congratulations to all of our flag bearers and all of our readers. Thank you very much. That concludes the flag ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention for the last few minutes, please. We are one community, but it takes people to make an event like this happen. Two of those very special people are Mrs. Farmer and Mr. Dubois. Would you come around and give us a big round of applause? Stand up, Mr. Dubois and Miss Farmer. Thank you for organizing today's ceremony. All of the people who made this happen from Acciona, our facilities people. Thank you to the Acciona folks. Thank you. Costa, our sound technician, and all of the IT department, please. Nicely done. And as ever, our security group, thank you very much, Mr. Finney and his team. As you've heard, have you seen from our parade of flags, heard from these wonderful speakers, and seen in the video, ASD is one fantastic community, all learning together. As a community, we choose to be part of what it means to be ASD. We commit to intellectual and personal development in the classroom, on the fields, on the stage. Our awesome teaching staff tries to inspire and empower each student every day to become a positive, active global citizen. We see this positive action on the playground, in our learning service initiatives, in our hallways, and in the classrooms. In closing, we have had a great start to our International Week, and we have many more opportunities for you to share your cultures, learn about other cultures, share and eat food from around the world at the PTA International Buffet, and engage in games, festivals, festivities, music, and dance from Qatar and from around the region in the AMA tent. What a great week to be part of ASD. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share a brief message with our community, and I look forward to continuing the birthday celebration of ASD throughout the remainder of the year. And now join me and the ASD Middle School High School Band in closing with We Are ASD.